Hi everyone, this is Hyokey. Do K-pop companies actually force idols to get plastic surgery? And more importantly, did I get surgery for these massive under-eye bags? I spent over 5 years as a trainee and 2.5 years as an active idol. So today, I'm telling you what really goes on behind the scenes. Honestly, the K-pop industry might hate me for saying this, but let's just do it. This is kind of scary. If my channel suddenly disappears tomorrow, you guys know who did it. Legal warning. I love K-pop. I love K-pop so badly. First, let's clear up the biggest rumor on my channel. My aegyo, my under eye bag. Guys, this is 100% genetics. Here's the photo proof. My dad, my aunt, they all have the exact same eyes as me. Why would anyone pay to make their under eye look like this? If I actually paid for this, I'd be demanding a refund right now. My dad's side of the family literally has copy and pasta eyes. Copy pasta? I don't know which ancestor started this, but it's the crazy strong genes. And here's the funny part. The truth is actually the exact opposite. When I first joined the company as a teenager, they actually suggest removing my under eye bags. Usually auditions are filmed, and even after you become a trainee, the company films you a lot internally. They told me my eyes stood out too much on camera since it's not a very common eye shape. It's also special in Korea. So I actually went to a plastic surgery clinic for a consultation, but the doctor completely refused, saying,
"This is 100% muscle. If I cut this out, she won't be able to make normal facial expressions."
Gone, I have. Gone, I have. It's a muscle. Like, this is muscle. So the surgery was cancelled. The company didn't want me making awkward robot faces either. Looking back, thank God I didn't get the surgery. Now these eyes are my trademark. Trust me, my face is way too imperfect to be called plastic beauty. Plastic face. Alright, back to the main question. Do companies actually force plastic surgery? The short answer is they directly suggest it, but they don't force you. But since our job relies so heavily on visuals, most trainees just agree to it. I mean, I went to a consultation too. Like, if you're a debut member or before you got debut, they're suggesting a lot. But here's the interesting part. The reason for the surgery completely changes depending on when you get it. Pre-debut surgery, that's almost always the company's suggestion, and the company pays it in advance. Of course, it's not actually free. You pay it back later through your earning. You know about that? Yeah, it's basically like a student loan, but for your face. But surgery after debut, that's usually the idol's personal choice. I didn't go under the knife before my debut, but I survived on extreme diets, intense skincare, teeth whitening, and crazy styling management. A lot of that perfect idol look you guys know isn't actually plastic surgery. It's often the results of endless expensive clinical treatments just to look good on camera. To be completely honest, I have tried things like face massage and facial contouring injections. I want to say right now that I am not recommending this at all. Please hear me out to the end. To confess a few things, I'm going to reveal all the procedures I've actually had done. First, I got jaw Botox. I got this when I went to an audition program. Of course, I needed my parents' permission because I was a teenager. My parents hated the idea, but what can you do? Parents can never win against their kids. You get it right here. It's the muscle used for chewing, and the Botox just shrinks it down. It's super common among idols. Back then, pretty much everyone around me during promotions did it. Honestly, people didn't even consider it plastic surgery. It was just something you did all the time. In Korea, a slim V-line face is basically the beauty standard. It lasts about 3 to 6 months. The side effect I personally experienced was that my jaw felt stiff when I opened my mouth wide, and my facial muscles just felt a bit awkward to me when I speak or when I make my mouth big when I sing. I got it about 2 times and the effects had completely worn off now. The reason I don't get it anymore, to be really honest, shrinking my jaw just made my cheekbones look way more bigger on camera. I want to say Like,
I stopped getting it because I learned to love myself.
but nope, that's the real reasons. And second, I tried nose fillers. It's injected into the bridge of your nose here, and it lasts about a year. I got this right before I debuted, and yes, the company went with me. But when I monitored my videos and photos, the fillers started spreading in a weird way. So I had it dissolved right in the middle of our promotions. Okay, I will put the pictures. This is the side effects. It looks like Abata, the character. The dissolving injection hurts so much. I never want to experience that again. My guess is that the filler spread out because I was dancing and sweating so much right after getting it. Ultimately, they didn't shoot me at all. I never actually went under the knife, but let me tell you, the pain of the entire process, especially dissolving and removing everything, was absolutely brutal. It was exhausting both physically and mentally because
I did a surgery, but I became more ugly.
after all that, I realized I never want to put myself through that again. I've decided to just live with my original round, cute face. Confessing all my procedures like this is actually kind of embarrassing. Yeah, but seriously, I really hope you guys don't hate me or judge me too much for having had work done. I just wanted to be 100% honest and real with you all. But here's where it gets really sad. After debuting, so many idols develop survey complexes because of how they look on broadcast cameras and the hate comments they get. Have you heard that TV cameras make you look way whiter than in real life? It's 100% true. When I debuted and monitored my first music show performance, I was so shocked. There was literally a steam bun, like a poofy dumpling, just dancing on the screen. I was definitely skinny when I look in the mirror, and also my weight was really low. That one shock makes me terrifying, obsessed with your face and body, and later on, even if the company stops nugging you, you end up putting yourself through extreme diets on your own. So when people talk about camera massage, it doesn't mean you magically get prettier just by being on screen a lot. It's the result of you and the people around you monitoring your food age and applying endless feedback through makeup, procedures, and diets. The company will say, your left face look better, and the makeup team will say, you look poofy on screen. We need to control your jawline darker. You are literally carving and polishing yourself every single day. And this obsession doesn't happen overnight, it builds up over years. During monthly evaluations as trainee, we weren't just judged on our singing and dancing. The feedback on our looks was absolutely harsh. Being just a teenager and constantly hearing things like, Hyokey, did you gain your weight? Or spin around so we can check your body shape. That's really mess with your mental health because so many staff, even like man or woman, everyone are watching me, especially when you are a sensitive teenager. When I was little, my family always told me I was the prettiest girl in the world. So I actually believe it. But after doing this for a few years, your self-esteem hits rock bottom. Like the K-pop industry has an extreme and toxic level of physical perfectionism. Looking back, all those countless hours I spent blaming myself, thinking, am I too fat? Am I ugly? I think my nose are too small. I think my eyes are unbalanced. It feels so unfair and ridiculous now. So, how am I doing these days? I'm practicing how to love myself exactly as I am, including this poofy under eye bags. Our value doesn't come from a number of a scale or a camera lens. I'm still learning to accept myself too. I'm not 100% there yet either, but I guess what I'm trying to say is maybe we can all be a little kinder to ourselves. Today's video got a bit long. This might actually be the longest video on my channel so far. but I really felt like this was a story I had to tell. So after a lot of hesitation, because I still feel embarrassed about these things, what I get done, what I felt that time, but I knew I had to talk about them. Thank you guys so much for staying with me and watching this long video to the end. If you're related to my story, or if you want to hear more unfiltered thoughts on other topics, don't forget to like and subscribe. And let me know in the comments, have you ever felt pressure to look perfect? Let's talk about it down below. See you in the next video. Bye!